What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? It's Project Storm back with another spontaneous, impromptu. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do it. You have to be subscribed to the channel. I got to say that right now. Subscribe, turn notifications on if you want to catch the storm, because I'm all over the place, man. I strike at different times. So I like to experiment every once in a while with Stadia because it's so dope. It's just so dope, the things that I can do with this platform. It's so dope that I could just sit here and play for days and days and days and hours and hours and hours. All right, I love it. So the game I have, as you can see right now, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And this is a level right here that's notorious for being kind of it's a little bit choppy, and it's a little bit choppy on PC and consoles, which is why Digital Foundry just did they did like a breakdown on the patch. Let me see if I can show this patch real quick too before I get started. Got to hit the right keyboard first. I have two keyboards in front of me, man. I'm running a dual PC setup, so it gets tricky sometimes. But this is I recently checked out the patch notes or whatever. I think this patch dropped a couple days ago mainly for the Series X and S and the PS5. And here's what it did right here. Nothing about Stadia, all right? But it's not all bad. It's not all bad at all. And I decided to jump on Stadia to see if there were any changes at all that was made. And I don't see any, to tell you the truth. And I'm not worried about it because of these reasons right here. All right. Now, I keep on saying that 1440p 120 hertz seems like to be the best way to play Stadia right now for me. And I'm just gonna show you reasons why. I hope the audio is good and everything. Now, again, this level right here, notorious for dropping frames and all that good stuff. Come on, come on, come on. The first level was dope. I've said it since day one, like the first level, the very first level of the game. It ran so good, it was so beautiful that it tricked me into thinking that the whole game was going to actually be that way. And then I got to this level, and for some reason it was choppy as hell. But now, as you can see, okay, I am running. Let's see if I can pull that up. Again, I'm running the game on a Samsung Q80T, 120 hertz display, 65 inches. I always have to say the size because a lot of people, they don't believe in the TV. You know, you have to have a gaming monitor in order to be legit. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. I just ran a recent speed test. I always like to do that to make sure everything's at least in the ballpark that it needs to be in for me to have a smooth experience. And as you can see, it was about 360 megabits per second on the download speed. Now I have a gigabit connection. But let's see if I could bring this up. One sec. It works when it wants to. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna bring up this monitor right here, the network monitors. Now 1080p is the game is running at 1080p. There's something going on with this extension. I'm using the Stadia Plus extension or whatever. But mainly what I'm focusing on is the FPS. Which hovers about around 64 and down to 58 frames per second. Latency is only 8 milliseconds, which is good. The codec right here is H.264. And the reason that is the case is because you can't force VP9 when your desktop is set to, or Stadia, your desktop or Stadia is set to 1440p. You cannot force VP9. And I'll show that in a second. So the connection seems pretty good. Average packet loss is less than 1% or whatever, so I'm good with that. Now let's go back over here, see if we can pull this info up right here. VP9 Says force codec is not available when running in 4K or 1440p. So this is how you know that it is set to 1440p. Another way you could tell is right here, force resolution 1440p. All right, I can hit apply on that again, reload the page. Hold on. I'm gonna reload the page, refresh. That's all you have to do is a simple refresh. Okay. And it'll take you right back to the game. Now, enough of that. Let's get into why I like 1440p. I love setting my desktop to 1440p. And here we go. I'm going to show that right now. We got the NVIDIA control panel because as you can see, I have this card right here, the 3080, 1440p, 120. Man, it just makes everything so damn smooth, y'all. Like, I just can't keep saying it enough times. I need more people to understand what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Oh, whoa. The hell is this? I hope I don't have to fight this dude over here. So let's see if I can make my way. I don't know if I'm supposed to go over there, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I came from there. All right. Let's see. Okay, now, am I supposed to go over there, though? I don't want to go the wrong way. I know I'm supposed to go right here in this yellow section because obviously I haven't been there. Romello Thomas, what's going on, man? What's the deal, bro? I'm out here trying a little bit more 1440p. Nothing too serious. Man, I don't want to go all the way around there. But then again, that tower structure is over there. So let's try it. What's going on, Romello? Okay, now I have the wall run ability. I should be able to get over there. Just like that. Love it. Now, this game is already running so smooth, man.
Oh, it's on.
And in a minute, I might set it. Let me see if I can set it back to 4K on my desktop to let you all see what I'm talking about. So let me go up here. See how I'm panning the camera and everything is just smooth as I'm doing it, right? It's real smooth. The monster over there is not too choppy or anything as I pan. Things in the background, not too bad. I think I turned motion blur back on, but it doesn't matter. So now I'm gonna go to 4K. Hold up. Switch this back over. Same way. Everything might go black or it might flicker. I don't know. We'll see. 60 hertz right here. 4K, right? Native 4K desktop. Let's see if there's any difference when I pan the camera. All right. Now we're on 4K. Look at that. Look at this tower. Choppy as hell. I don't know if you all can see that, but I surely can. Choppy as hell. Now, this is what half my problem was when I came to this level. I was like, what the hell is this, man? All right. Let me focus on that tower one more time. Then I'm going to switch back to 1440p. Can't get the grass out of my way, but I think you all get the point. I don't know why this is the case. Okay. But 1440p seems to work a lot better for me, y'all. Tommy Rocks 81. What's the deal, man? I'm just running some tests, man. I love the game. I'm trying to show people why 1440p 120 hertz is the best way to play Stadia. If you have a computer or whatever, a desktop PC, laptop PC, or whatever that could do higher refresh rates than 60, I say go for it. So let me switch back because right here, check this out, Tommy. Let me know if you can see how choppy this tower is right here. This is 4K 60 for me on this game, on Star Wars, right? Again, this is no secret. I know people that's talked about it. They noticed it on this game. It's not on every game, but I put this one in because this will show you the best glimpse of, it'll give you a good indication of what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to 1440p 120. Okay. And you can see everything I'm doing live, so you don't have to worry about the trickery and all that good stuff. 60 hertz right there. It's not even set to 120 on 4K mode, but if I go down where I have my custom resolution set for 1440p 120 hertz, it's right here. Okay, and it's saved. Now I'm going to pan the camera again and let's see what happens. A whole lot smoother. Look at that. Look how it's staying in one piece. That's just one indication of what I'm talking about. So when I'm playing games like PUBG, right? Yeah, I know I have motion blur on, but that 4K was just kind of like, that wasn't it, man, at all. That wasn't it. So let me turn motion blur back off. Yeah, that wasn't it at all, man. Look how smooth that is, though. 1440p 120, y'all. Native 120 hertz. So games like PUBG and every other damn game, racing games, anything at 60 FPS is going to feel like 120 FPS or 120 hertz. We're not finished yet. Which means that...
Okay, you probably would have won.
Okay, hold on. I want to pay attention to that. Everything is going to feel smooth. It's going to be better. It's going to be better for shooters. It's going to be better for any game that's running at 60 FPS. And it's going to even feel better at games like Watch Dogs Legion and other games that's at 30 FPS. Not enough people are talking about this, so I'm going to keep making these videos until somebody says. Now, a few people has already told me, like, Storm, man, you're right. You know? But not enough people have noticed this, so I'm not satisfied with it yet. But I hope this can help people that do have these displays that I'm talking about. Because it's just a no-brainer for me to play. This is my favorite way to play. Let's see. Romello Thomas said this game reminds me of an Uncharted 4. Now, I get where you're coming from with the climbing and all that stuff. But yeah, man, this right here it's just a dope game. And I think I might have said the same thing when I first played it, because of in the beginning, when you are climbing up on the platform and all that stuff. Yeah, I definitely thought the same thing. And then at one point, there was a cut scene that happened, and I was like, yo, that's straight from Uncharted 4, man. So I know where you're coming from, Romello. Okay, Tommy said, I have 120 hertz panel on my tough laptop. Yeah, so man, if you haven't tried it already, you know what I'm talking about. But I like to set my settings to 1440p with the Stadia Plus extension or Stadia Enhanced, if you still can do that. You just won't be able to change it to BP9. You used to be able to, but I guess they blocked that. I don't know if it was because it was misleading or something. I have no idea. But I played PUBG a couple days ago. You were in here, Tommy. Romello, you stopped by as well. I got the chicken dinner, man. And Pub just felt so damn good that it was hard for me not to bring the dinner home. Let's see. Let's go up in here. Can't see a damn thing. Okay. Amazing. Oh, this looks dope. This looks real dope. Hold on. And I know something's gonna just drop in here because it's too much room, man. It's too much space, so it's gotta be some type of boss or something, man. I've been playing enough games to know when they're trying to pull a shenanigan. I keep saying that word tonight, man, shenanigan. All right. Let's see. Yo, I tweeted this out. I don't know if it went through or not. I'm gonna try to, let's see. Yeah, it went through. It went through. Okay, good. All right. Now what do I have to do? Let's see. Okay, that's where I came in. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay, I'll look.
I'm telling you, I'll be playing a lot more Stadia these days,
Well
man.
done.
A whole lot more live streams is what I mean,
You
because
have passed the
I always
test
play
I left
Stadia.
behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate
Tommy
of
says,
the
the Stadia
Jedi
output at
lies
120
in
frames
your
per second in
hands.
performance mode from the blades. Yes, it does, man. Yes, it surely does.
Vault is a sacred temple.
We've had that conversation a few months ago about that, and that's what made me think that if it's
Meditating here, I
outputting
was
like
granted
that
a
from the
premonition
blades,
through
from the
Force,
data center,
a vision of doom.
if you have a good enough connection, I'm thinking some of that may make it to you, you know? I don't know.
Containing a list of the names
Just thinking in
and
a common sense
locations of
manner,
young
that's all.
Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber.
Tommy
of the
said
vault,
Vulcan
but
is so superior to
also another
DX,
test.
especially
I can only
DX11.
trust
It's
this
easy to see
holocron
here.
someone who has
I love
followed my
Vulcan, man.
path and
I get
understands.
a few more FPS when I'm playing
Seek
Doom
out the hidden tombs of the three
and other
sages,
games that use it.
and learn to perceive the
I
mysteries
can rock
of
with
the
it.
Force as the Zephyr once did. In this droid, you will find everything.
Can't wait
you
for that
need
software-based
to
ray tracing or
succeed
whatever
on this
form of ray
journey.
tracing.
Go to the Zephyr homeworld. There, you will find peace in
All
the
right.
eye of the storm.
Okay.
Good luck, Jedi,
All right.
and may the Force be with you.
Let's just see this one part real quick.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any...
Okay.
It's just
Romello said, I finally got that 2K21. I'm a 70. Yeah, man, I got it when it was on sale.
Not for a Jedi.
I'm just upset about the fact that they didn't update the rosters or whatever from what I was hearing. I think they're going to get on it now, though.
Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
All right. There it is. As you can see, I haven't done this before. Got that achievement. Love it. Okay. Yeah, so this won't be a super long stream, y'all, because I might come back with another stream on a different game showing this same thing. Okay, I gotta go over there now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go out here, try to get it popping, get a couple kills or whatever, and then I'll be shutting this one down. Let's see. I thought I was gonna be able to do more in here, but that's good enough. I love Stadia, y'all. I can't lie. Love it.
Think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
And I surely love Star Wars, so... Oh, not you, buddy. Go ahead and throw that tongue out so I can chop it off. Go ahead. Come on. Oh, he got me, tricked me. Sneaky dog. Sneaky frog. Chop that. Chop it. Damn it. All right, hold up. Hold up. I don't trust this dude at all. No. Damn, I tried to hit him with the Y button. Damn it. That's what I was trying to avoid, man. That's why I don't like this dude. Get up out of here. Look at the details on him. Pretty dope. Let's see if I can get a picture with him. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to get a picture with you, homie. Just like that. Got me a thumbnail. All right. Let's heal up. And we're going to go ahead and just run over here and try to get a few more kills. Check out the water, man. I always look for details like this. Look at that ray tracing right there, Tommy. Check that ray tracing out. See the monument back there? Nah, of course it's not ray tracing, but you know how you can tell it's not ray tracing? Let's see. Let's see if it disappears when I... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it disappears right there. It's like screen space. Screen space ambient occlusion is what that is, because it disappears as you pan the camera. It looked like ray tracing for a second, right? All right. Hold on, wait. Guess I'm supposed to go down here. The hell are these?
Oh?
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest.
Nothing like the Star Wars universe.
Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Is ray tracing enough for me, Tommy says. Yo, I feel you, bro, because I'm telling you, at times, certain games, man, yo, you really can't. And that's the crazy part about it, is because good, if screen space ambient occlusion or screen space reflection, if all that stuff is done right, it's really screen space reflections, man. I get it confused, but if all of that's done right, it does trick the mind into thinking that it's ray tracing, man. Like, it's crazy. All right, let's see.
Okay, I'll look.
This is just dope, man. It's just my type of game. Let's look at the puddle. Look at the puddle. Check that ray tracing. Check it out. All right. Let's see when it... Oh, okay. It doesn't really disappear. Now, that's kind of like realistic, though, because it doesn't disappear until the camera actually pans all the way down or whatever. Then it disappears. Sometimes with ray tracing, I'm like, yo, is that reflection supposed to be in this puddle of water from way the hell over there? Man, I'm gonna have to go outside in real life and check, man. That's funny as hell, though. Okay, I think I'm gonna save it right here. I feel like I want to jump into another game, man. Damn. I want to jump into, I don't know what made me think I could do like a short stream. Can't do short streams, man. All right. Oh, I don't have any points for that. So let's go ahead. Now, for anybody that's going to join the stream or watch the stream at this point,
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
you've already missed the demonstration. The reason why look at those. Look at the reflections right there. The reason, see, that right there is a good example right there. Now that red reflection is not even coming from that light right there. It looked like it was coming from a bigger light source or something, right? Then when you pan the camera, it's gone. That's where ray tracing is going to come in, and it's going to make that look more realistic. Hey, the dabbing noob. Bro, this is a false title. Hey, yo, it's not a false title. Check it out. Stadia doesn't go above 60 frames per second. I know, and I always tell people that. You got to check the description of the video and the explanations and everything. You're right. But what I'm saying is, when you set your desktop to, let me show you something real quick. Let me show you. Bibbidi Bop, what's the deal? When you set your desktop, this is what I'm telling people right here. I just showed Tommy and Romello an example. If you go back in the stream, you'll see that example, right? 1440p desktop setting. That's what the title says, I think. And then 120 hertz refresh rate, right? If you have 120 hertz display or higher, then what it's going to do is going to make the game feel better to play. It's going to make everything smoother. Trust me, you want to do it if you can. All right, so that's what I mean. And if I were to put it back at 4K 60 or whatever, it would be choppy as hell, and it wouldn't feel as responsive or whatever. So that's what it is. That's why I didn't put 120 FPS. Stadia now has it. You know what I mean? I didn't do anything like that, so it's not misleading. But I appreciate you stopping through, though. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, y'all got. I mean, you just have to try it, and then people will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say how smooth it feels, in comparison to the regular 60 or whatever, or definitely 4K 60. All right. Oh no, I didn't say it was a real ray tracing either. No, bro. Oh, I know the difference. I have an RTX 3080, 10700K, and all that good stuff. So I know what real ray tracing is. Got videos on there to prove that too. Check them out when you get a chance, man. This right here is just a little conversation. I know it would have sounded like we were in here like, yo, Stadia has ray tracing. It's here now. Nah, that's not it. That's not the case. All right. Now, so what I'm gonna do, y'all, Bibbidi says not ray tracing yet. Stadia's forever gen. Not now. I like that, Bibbidi Bop. Not next gen, not current gen, forever gen. You know what I'm saying? He says I can't wait for those upgrades to come. Tommy says the new AMD cards will be in Stadia's server upgrades. Yeah, they could easily do that, man. They could easily do that. But with the software-based ray tracing that we keep hearing about, they might not have to rush to do that, or they may not have to go up to the 6900 XTs in the server blades to make that happen, or even the 6800 XTs. Dabbing Noob said, I got an RTX 3070. Yeah, boy. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know you over there running ray tracing in Cyberpunk and everything else that you decide to play. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful thing, man. And that's why we must have these conversations about upgrades and ray tracing and stuff like that. Because when it comes,
Oh, BD1, this is great.
see, hold on, let me see if I can pause it. I remember people saying, yo, we don't need 60 FPS, man. Games run fine at 30 FPS, right? We don't need 1080p. No, some people don't even need 720p, and then we got 720p HD, right? And then we moved up to 1080p. People were like, yo, I can't see the difference between 720p and 1080p. And I was always one of those dudes that was like, man, what the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with your eyes? Then from 1080p to 1440p, people say they couldn't see the difference, right? And of course, from 1080p or 1440p to 4K, now it's less noticeable from 1440p to 4K, of course, because 1440p is beautiful as hell. But from 1080p to 4K, if you can't see the difference, man, I don't know. I might have to question your vision. And from 4K to 8K, of course, you can see the difference. You know what I mean? Especially on a big enough screen. So people be killing me with that kind of stuff.
Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea
All right.
how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum meat?
Hey, good question, Dab. Hey, Dabby
I
Noob.
hope you found something better
Good
out
question,
there than
man. Hold on. So the reason I play on Stadia is because, and again, I have the RTX card. You know, hold on. Let me show you something. I'm so flattered by it and amazed by it that I I have it on my desktop. You know what I'm saying? So I love my card. I love my rig. I built it myself. My very first build, man, is dope. Ray tracing and all that stuff is mind-blowing. Stadia does not compare when it comes to resolution. I'll just say it. I'm not one of those dudes that's going to be like, Stadia just destroys everything, right? But when I want to jump on a game like this right here, like today, I went back on Series X, for example. Update. Needed to update Batman, whichever, Arkham Knight. I just wanted to play it, test it out, test the performance, had to do an update. I'm turned off by the updates now, man. Like, same thing with PC. Had to update. Cyberpunk is always being patched. So things like that. And it's just, I like to play everything. So Stadia just offers that variety and that flexibility. And I could play it on whatever device, my laptop. I was playing it through Shadow PC. I mean, it's just so many ways you could just play Stadia, and it's awesome. And the games run great over here. And to the average person, like, they won't care about resolution like I do. I care about resolution, but at the same time, I care about dope gameplay experiences. And that's what Stadia offers. So no, it's not going to win the native 4K contest in all games. Not going to win the 8K contest, but it will win the jump into the game and enjoy yourself contest on multiple devices and screens and all that good stuff, man. No downloads, no updates, no patches. None of that stuff. You never have to worry about it. No hard drives. Going to the store, buying a new SSD or a new hard drive or whatever. You don't have to worry about that. That's the dopeness about Stadia, you know, and just the potential of it.
He did.
Hope that answered.
The vault was built by an ancient
Let's see.
civilization called the Zephyr.
Bibbidi says Hitman
Jedi
3
named
drops in a few
Cordova had
days. I
something
wonder,
inside of
would that be the first
inside?
game with ray tracing on
The
Stadia?
archives.
You know, we heard that it's going to be,
Force us to
Hitman is going to have ray tracing. I think that's a given. I don't know if it's going to be for Stadia,
I knew it.
but I know this year
Cordova, you
Stadia can
fool.
easily implement ray tracing
Yes.
in the form of upgrades or whatever.
I was his apprentice.
Tommy Rock said, not sure if
Cordova
Stadia
was
servers
alone.
can even do
That
ray
little droid and I are
tracing.
probably the only ones
And
that
we're
know
not
about
sure.
it.
That's the thing.
Hold on, wait a minute,
But
wait a
with
minute.
Vulkan and all of this good stuff
Holocaust.
and the software ray tracing that we're
It
hearing,
stores
software-based ray
information, but
tracing or whatever it's
only
called,
accessible to Jedi. Hang on,
I don't think
have
it's
one around
impossible
here.
to see it this year. We'll see. It doesn't matter to me as much because I went out and got my
Use the
PC.
Force.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted the best of the best, so I went out and got what I think is the best of the best. That's what I, you know, that's just me though.
Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that
All
both
right.
our Jedi Order and the Republic have
See you the videos. See you not capping about that RTX 38. Yeah, bro. I don't. You know,
With that
that's one
list of
thing
Force
about it though,
sensitives,
bro. And that's
can
why
rebuild the Jedi
you notice I
Order
didn't shoot
and
you down when you
defeat the
came in here
Empire.
because I know the discussion. We have the discussion all the time, and I don't like to attack people. I want to have a real discussion. At times, I was like, yo, Series X is gonna be the truth, man. In comparison to Stadia, man, I wonder how it was gonna do. Series X, native resolution wise, it looks better than Stadia, but then for the price of Stadia, you don't have to worry about the headaches like adding an SSD that you must have. You must have that SSD for those games that's optimized or whatever. It'll tell you that. It tells you that this game was meant, pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, but it's meant for you to have an SSD for this game, pretty much. You know, and for the optimized games, it almost makes you put that install that game on an SSD for the optimal performance. But Stadia is just, man, it's simple. It's you get right to the point. People like the ease of use. They like being able to jump right into the games. Let me try and show y'all something else while I'm talking. But yeah, they like to jump right into the games and stuff, right? Like right now, I can end this game, jump right into another one, and then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's my speeds right there. I have a gigabit speed, but it rarely ever goes above 600 and something, and it goes as low as like 2 something for me on the speed test, right? So I show people everything, man, everything I can. You know what I'm saying? Because last thing I want to do is mislead people and have them thinking that they must jump on Stadia right now and all. I don't do all that, man. But it's dope. It's something that I'm always gonna be playing. And the fact that I can't get my hands on the PS5 right now, it just makes Stadia even that much more appealing as like my 1, 2, 3 combo, and it could go in any order. RTX 3080 is dope, But if there's games on the Series X that I can't play on it, then I jump over there. If there's games on the Series X that I can't play on Stadia, I jump on the Series X. If Series X is not giving me 60 FPS, a smooth, buttery experience like it does, like it's been doing, now it gives you that on Destiny 2, but PUBG, for example, and it does on PUBG 2, but those came later in the game, where they were already running at 60 FPS on Stadia from day one. So it's all about that balance thing, man. I think there's room for all of them. And, you know, buy whichever ones you want, play whichever ones you want is how I feel about it.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get
Let's
it, we have
see.
to follow
Bibbidi
Cordova's
Bop
path.
says, can't wait for
You mentioned
GeForce
something
Now and
about
Stadia
Planet
to be on
Dathomir and,
LG
Zephyr
TVs later
Homeworld.
this year.
All right,
Cloud
where are we
gaming
going
for
now?
the
I'm
win.
just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Major. It's major, man. People, cloud
Before we
gaming
do
was supposed to be
anything,
dying, or especially
else?
Stadia. Stadia is supposed to be dead the first month,
I'm no
man.
longer a Jedi.
So we have that conversation
experience that.
all the time.
Change my
Tommy said,
perspective.
I have gotten around 10
cut
people
myself
to
off
buy
from the
Stadia
Force.
now. They love it. Sold their
Still
consoles.
want to rebuild
Look,
the order.
you know how I know you're not capping about that? It's because I know people who feel the same way. You know what I mean? Especially when they realize all they have to pay is $9.99 a month and then just buy whatever games they want to buy. And they're getting a lot of free games. You know what I'm saying? That's included with Stadia Pro. And to be able to play those games on their phone or whatever, anywhere, like when people take over the TV, a lot of people don't have like multiple displays in their house like that. So they have to use that main TV when they're downstairs or whatever the case is. You know, especially like for the people whose spouses like to take over the TV and watch Housewives, like the Real Housewives and all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that, but some people do. Tommy says, I've gotten around. Okay, you got that. I got you on that one. Forbes made an article that Stadia is the best next gen compared to the consoles. Yeah. Now, I want to jump into that, man. See, now y'all got me in talking mode.
The order is the
So
best
hopefully y'all
chance
can
we
hear me
have
talking
against
over the
the
cutscene and
Empire.
everything. But
What do you believe?
a lot of these people are doing exactly what me and MM2K and Stadia Revolution and Bibbidi Bob and Chariot Man Gaming and so many other people, Ray, Sherrod, so many people in the community, man. 6'4", they were just Chase and other people were just they were knowing that people were gonna back up on their statements at some point because Stadia was showing glimpses of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like. So they almost have to back up or look stupid. That's what I said. They were gonna look dumb if they don't back up and reassess things and change their tune. Like what I look like saying Stadia's trash and then I'm playing Jedi Fallen Order on Stadia right now. You didn't see no connection drops, no frame rate, no lag spikes, none of this stuff. But Stadia is not supposed to be working right, and it's not supposed to be working that well and all this other stuff. Now, I always said this too. People are going to continue to run with the narrative and the idea that Stadia don't have any games. Stadia don't have no games though. Well, Stadia has games, but it don't have the Call of Duty yet. Don't have the Apex Legends and the Fortnites and all that right now. But it has Outcasters and other games that you haven't played, and it has a lot of the third-party games that make up the library on all these platforms. Imagine all these platforms with no third-party library, right? So 95% of the games I'm going to be playing is third party any damn way. So Stadia makes sense right there for me. And for a lot of other people. So I don't understand when people be like, they don't have the exclusives. Well, they're building first party exclusives. When are they going to come out? Well, nobody knows. They can come out tomorrow. You don't know. I don't know. So let's just ride with the flow. Keep enjoying Stadia. That's the bottom line. I mean, that's how I look at it. So for all those people out there that was like Stadia's gonna die, it's destined for failure, like Young Ye and others, Rich from Review Tech and all these other people that was just trying to just shoo people away from Stadia. Well, they got to come out now and they have to say Cyberpunk 2077 is a great indicator of why Stadia is amazing. They have to say that, and they're gonna lose a little bit of sleep, you know, over how they're gonna do it. All right, so right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out of this game. Okay. Let's back out of here. I should have not exited the game. I should have just like jumped right back in a different. Hey, look. Hey, here's another thing I wanted to show y'all, by the way, real quick. Right? and then I'll get back to the chat. But on my desktop, you see this right here. How many of you have this app, the Stadia app, on your desktop ready to go? How many of you? I don't know. I want to know in the chat. Let me know if you have this app, this beautiful red app on your desktop. Let me know. All right. And if you don't, all you need to do, you need to install that. And I'm using this, but you also see Chrome Canary down here. I use that as well. Sometimes I use Microsoft Edge to play Stadia. But here's the deal. I open this up. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I used to think that Stadia games run better when you open them from the app. I won't say that that's the case, but I will boot up. Let's boot up Cyberpunk as a bonus game. So I need to change the description or the title. So I don't know, man. Boot up Cyberpunk. Anybody that makes it to the end of the video, they're probably going to want to know why Cyberpunk is on this stream. Hey, watch the video and you'll learn. You'll find out why. But yeah, man, this right here is the Stadia app. Okay. I think that the Stadia app adds a little bit more consistency when playing these games over the browser. Now, that's just me. I could be wrong. Then again, if I were to talk to an engineer, I could be right. They might be able to explain that. I don't know. But here's Cyberpunk 2077, since we were talking about it, a game that just put Stadia all over the map. First of all, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, and PUBG, and Sekiro, and Star Wars, and so many other games, you know, had people interested in the platform before Cyberpunk came. But Cyberpunk came and just solidified everything and just knocked it out of the park.
One officer down, so I guess you're all
all right. That SSD, it shows you, I could have already loaded in, you know, but the SSD at the data center, man, we don't have to pay for the SSDs and all that on this platform. You know, I got to pay $200 and something to go ahead and get another one, get the one for the Series X if I want to have extra storage for my optimized games right now. And I can switch over right now and show y'all that too. But I don't have, I think I might have 9 games. Madden, I can just think of them right now. Halo, Halo's not even optimized. Gears. So I can think of about 9 games that I have on my drive, and I'm out of space. I got to spend that $200 and something if I want that same speed to on the Series S when I don't have to, or the Series X, I mean, because I have the X. But I don't have to worry about that here. Y'all get the point, man. Y'all get the point. If I don't want to pay for an extra controller on Stadia, I get the keyboard and mouse, man. I could just play the optimal way. It's just, there's so many benefits, there's so many perks, man. I just like to call them out for the people that's not sure though. All right, yeah, Bibbidi, man. So you gotta get that app, bro. Like, I mean, it's still, I think it's still taking you to Chrome, but I don't know, Bibbidi. I just think things just run better in the app, man. Let's see.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat.
Woo!
Are you?
Evelyn.
That's gangster.
I felt her fear.
So the last time I was doing a stream or whatever, man, I didn't pay attention to this part and didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But yeah, that's launching the game from the app right there, y'all, and it works the same way. It's all in the browser. All right, let's see. Uninstall Stadia. See, you can actually install it. It asks you if you want to open in Stadia. That's what it'll say. Like if you're in Chrome browser, let me try to do that real quick. Let me open it from the actual browser. Now watch this. This is the dope thing about the platform right here, man. I'm gonna open the game again from the Chrome browser. Let's see. Look, instantly, y'all. Instantly took me over there. Now the resolution looks like it went down a little bit for some reason, but hey, it instantly went over there. Now, Let's see something. So now if I were to go back over here, it will say open in Stadia. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, look at that. Look at that. It was seamless though. Seamless. So that I just like this kind of cool stuff, man. I like it. Now, it almost looked as if it was running the game in two separate places at the same time, didn't it? Let me go back and try that one more time. Hold on. All right, so we're going to minimize that. All right, we are going to go back. Which one? Damn. Oh, it is. Yo. Hold on. Is this a breakthrough? Yo, is this a breakthrough, people? Y'all seen it here first, man. I have never seen this happen before. Let's see. Now, if I were to click on this one. Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, okay, so it does take you out of it, but it's so quick to get between the two of them, though. Let's see. Look how quick that is. All right. Shit, I don't even know which one it is anymore. I'm confused. Hold up. All right, so this is in Stadia. All right. Let's see. Damn. So this is the, all right. Are they both? Man, I'm confused like hell now. Okay, hold up. Okay, all right. So anyway, you get the point, y'all. I thought for a minute I had them open at the same time, and that would have been crazy. Okay? But look, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Let me see what the chat is saying real quick. Tommy says games that run in 30 FPS on Series X and PS5 is laughable. There is no excuse. Console makers will push that 30 FPS all the way. Bro, I agree with everything you just said right there, man. And I'm telling you, that's why I was kind of like hesitant at the time when I decided to pull the trigger on the Series X. I was like, yo, really? Do I need that right now when I'm really trying to get a PC? I mean, I had a PC already with a 1660 in it that was doing pretty good at 1080p and 1440p. But I definitely thought about that before I jumped on the Series X, so I know where you're coming from. Bibbity says, when Apex or Call of Duty drops on Stadia, it will probably shut Stadia down for some hours. You know it will. You know it will. I know I'll be on it, on both of them. Bibbity says, too many people will jump in. I don't have the app, he already said. After I got live streaming to work from the CCU, I don't think I'll be on the browser anymore. Bibbity, you sound like me, man. Remember, I used to say all that, and now I'm the opposite. I used to be like, I'll never play on the browser. And then all of a sudden, this 120p desktop setting just helped all my games, man. It just helped everything just run buttery smooth on Stadia, even more buttery than it was already in the browser. So, man, I got you, though. Says, after I got live streaming to work, yeah, he said, yeah, I was crazy. Then, hey, yo, but I know exactly where you're coming from. But look, y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get me something to drink. I'm going to end this one right here and decide whether I'm going to come back with another game or not. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to keep trying to tell people about this 120 hertz setup right here. Desktop setting, not Stadia, y'all. Remember, it's not Stadia that's at, even though it does run games at 120 hertz at the data center. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I'm not saying that everybody's going to get 120 hertz to their homes or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying your games are going to, it's going to be a noticeable difference coming from 60 to 120. When you're talking about fluidity in the aiming, when you're talking about cycling through your items in your inventory and stuff like that, those are the things that's going to matter the most. Those are the things that's going to wow you right there. The way everything feels. Like on PUBG item management, check out one of my videos I dropped on the channel. It's right here on Project Storm, this channel right here. Go look at one of those videos and then you'll see how fast I'm able to cycle through things, drop items, and you don't have to worry about that delay and none of that stuff, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're a real serious gamer. So, hey, look, until the next one, y'all, 3 things I need you to do. Keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. Bibbidi Bop. I'll holler at y'all later. Everybody, thanks for showing up. Peace, y'all.